What I've always appreciated, been on the long search for, is a great pair of scissors. Really good. And they're quite expensive, and I found them. They're for cutting leather. Yeah. They're so great, I bought 2 more pair of them. My God, they were quite expensive. I sharpened them, and I greased the axle screw, and it's just... Sorry. I love fine tools. I love fine tools an awful lot. Well, I have like 6,700 videos or something like that, and an enormous amount of them are on photography, and I've been getting flack from some people on a lack of videos on that topic recently. Let me first start out by saying, I don't know if you know what's going on in the world right now, and I hope things are getting better. I think we're in the eye of a hurricane, however. Could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But even though I don't look at other photography channels, and I don't like other photography channels because they're nothing but a bunch of click weasels and shills trying to sucker your money away from you with their affiliate links and nonsense. Latest, greatest camera, you need to buy it, yay, it's best thing since sliced bread. Until, a week later, it's like you got to get something else ridiculous. All of these videos from the big, and I'm one of them, but I mean, obviously not the biggest, the big photography YouTube channels, they all have an enormous amount of downvotes, and I don't know if I should use the word hatred, definitely dislikes and disapproval, because right now everybody, including myself, are in survival mode. I'm working twice as hard to make half as much. Okay, I did a business shoot with my medium format GFX. Actually, I just used my GFX 50R, and did a business shoot 42 hours ago. I have less and less time to do walking around photography, which I enjoy so much, but I have to work harder to make ends meet, to pay the bills. I'm selling my second car. I think I've got it sold to a guy that's a subscriber. I talked to him yesterday. I'm trying to reduce the bills, and I'm working harder, and of course I'm making stuff, leather goods, that I'm selling to help pay the bills. But what I'm doing, since the big photography channels, and I've watched them, getting enormous amounts of unfavorable responses, I'm trying to be sensitive to people, and also too, these camera companies, including Nikon and including Fujifilm, are not putting out stuff. There's just the whole world is just in limbo mode. I know it, and you know it. If you don't know it, then there's something wrong with you. You've had your head in the sand. I'm trying to be sensitive to camera and the photography world, and not, try to pimp. If something's great, And by the way, I also too have a camera coming in that I'm going to give away, a really, really nice one. I don't want to say what it is, to give away in a photo contest. A really, really nice, expensive camera too. I have that coming in, so that's good. But nobody in the world is traveling right now, essentially. A lot of photography has to do with travel, and almost nobody is doing it. There is a lot of state-to-state travel and interstate travel, so that's partially not true. But so far as real travel, hell, I've never had a real vacation. You want to talk about not traveling? I'm 48 years old, and I've never had a real vacation. But as a working paid photographer, it is one of my 4 jobs that I do. YouTube, leatherwork, do a lot of writing and translation, for which I make extremely little money, and product photography, specifically business, corporate, and product photography. But I'm just trying to be sensitive to the people out there, and I don't want to be like these other YouTubers, the guy with the big hair and the silver-haired guy. I don't know how much they're struggling, and I don't want to know, but I can see from their downvotes, and I normally never look at these guys' stuff. I don't, but there's an enormous amount of dislikes over the past year plus. It's not my opinion, it's a fact. An enormous amount. One of them, I won't say which one, even made a video about it. It's like, man, things are bad. I said, well, yeah, the whole world is struggling to pay the bills, and here you are trying to pimp the latest and greatest camera gear that people don't need. I don't want to be, and I absolutely don't want to be. I got some dust on my lens here. Got some dust on it because I was grinding leather over here on this leather grinder wheel. Burnisher specifically. Shouldn't do that next to camera gear, but it's okay. You always got to whip out the blower and blow the leather dust off of the lens. I don't want to be like that, so this is my answer to the people that have asked me questions about this. I can't wait till that camera comes in, a really nice, expensive one, to give away in a photo contest. Let me know what sort of theme you would like the photo contest to be. I have an idea of what I would like it to be. I've got 3 judges for the photo contest, but I have not I still have my head on a swivel and my eyes and ears peeled of everything in the photography world, as much as I ever did. People the past year, roughly plus, have been begging me, and I don't mean begging me literally, sometimes literally, on, videos of books and metaphysics and stuff that doesn't cost anything, something that elevates their life in desperate times where, they're struggling spiritually, struggling financially, and that's important, All of this gear and stuff, as much as we love it and love to talk about it, it doesn't fill the bottomless hole in many people's hearts. Materialism only goes so far. And I hope people don't think I'm a materialist. We all are to a certain extent. But so that's what's up in photography. The photography world has been dead. The numbers are reflective on the other YouTube channels. The numbers are reflective in the quarterly reports from the major camera manufacturers. It's just in limbo. When things get dire, people get essential. And essential is food, clothing, shelter, and paying the friggin' bills. So I'm only trying to be sensitive in whatever way, shape, or form you think to the photography world in that regard. I don't want to be like these other YouTubers. I've said that for years. I don't have any respect for them, and I don't want to be like them. It really is just about as simple as that. So, thanks so much for watching, and peace out. Goodbye. I love these scissors.